sense that storm coming. All downhill from here. Can you sense that storm coming? It's all downhill from here.
Hey, am I live?
Yeah.
Hey, come look at this real quick though. This is on the thing. I think X done did something. Look at that right there. You can't see? Yeah, they'll probably see you,
Your
but
video's not playing. You're live.
huh?
Everybody can hear you.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
So that means so what? Remove?
Yeah.
Until we do whatever. What's up with X doing that dumb? Had to check something out, y'all.
Sorry about that.
My bad. X making you what they making you subscribe before you can go live. I've been going live with them jokers for a long time. Now all of a sudden I gotta pay them to go live. I gotta pay them to go live. All right, let me throw on a beat. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, that's one. That's what's up. What's up with y'all? See if y'all can hear the beat. Let me know if y'all can hear the music. Let me see the music trying to sound. Oh, I can cuss. It's been 30 seconds. I ain't paying attention. Let music play the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Fuck it. Y'all gotta let me know if I'm too loud. Not loud enough. Music too loud. Y'all know y'all gotta be my producers out there. So what's going on? What's up, Angle? Miss Sharon? Diamond? What's up? What's going on with you? Derek, what's going on with you? Let me see something. All right, we good. So what's up, man? Anything new going on? I know y'all heard about the old man giving up. Heard about the old man giving up. And how they going to endorse Kamala? How they going to endorse her? What now Biden gets to pick who runs for president? It ain't up to the people no more. I thought they were trying to fight all that, save the democracy and shit. If you're trying to save democracy and shit, but yet you appointing people into positions, you know what I'm saying? That ain't very democrative. Is that a word? What up, Hillbilly? What's going on with Cherokee? What up, Betty? Oh, shit. Oh, no biggie. Yeah, man, I was just chilling. I seen all the shit going on. I figured, fuck it, man. I come hang out. You know what I'm saying? What up, Hobble? What's up with you? Think about all this shit that's going on, man. These motherfuckers think people are stupid. And I know some people are going to play stupid. You know what I mean? They're going to go right along with everything. What up, Leslie? What's up, Johnny McGill? What up? You know, there's going to be a lot of people that go along with this shit, but I just want to be on record. You know what I'm saying? For my thoughts on this shit. And I'm going back to before the debate and everything. As far as me thinking about what's going on, I can't believe. I mean, I am like mind blown, but not really because they've been doing it forever. But the gaslighting that's been going, I mean, it is so far elevated. I mean, they reach into like Jupiter with this shit, man. I can't believe it. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna throw it out there, and I think a couple different things. Y'all know me, so I'm. This is what I'm thinking. Of course, I think it was all a plot. It was all a plot. Now, either it was Joe Biden going along with it and like, all right, fuck it, or they was trying to get Joe Biden out of there before the debate, and he was like, look, I ain't leaving. I ain't going nowhere. I hung in there for 4 years, half stupid. I can hang in there for another 4 years, half stupid. I can win this. And they was like, oh, yeah? Oh, you're not going to listen to us? You're not going to do what we tell you? All right, then. Well, you're going to have to debate Trump then. And we're not going to give you no meds. We ain't going to give you no little pick-me-ups or wake-me-ups or whatever you might want to call it. And I don't know what they be giving that man, but I'm sure that man gets something before he goes out and talks. But they ain't give him nothing during that debate. I don't think they gave him I don't even think they gave him some caffeine drinks. I don't even think they put no sugar in his iced tea. You know what I'm saying? Because that Bama fumbled the ball, Jack. That motherfucker fumbled worse than, man, I don't know who used to fumble the ball a lot in the NFL. Good Lord, he fucked up. But I look, can somebody please tell me, and y'all ain't got to, because y'all been around. We all know this shit, but I just want to be on record. I want to be on video so I can look back, because it's just so crazy. But why did they act? Why is everybody acting like as if it's a big shocker that this man got in the debate and couldn't hold his own and couldn't talk right and couldn't, was so messed up? This dude been this way for a couple years. Before he ever even got into office, we knew he was off. And yeah, it's gotten a little bit worse, but not all that much worse. It ain't like he's drooling from the mouth and can't talk and shit like he's, you know what I mean? It ain't some big shocker. Yet they're acting like nobody fucking knew that this man was fucked up in the head, old age getting to him, or he burnt up his brain doing politics. I remember back in the days when Ronald Reagan got sick before he died. And I was younger, man, and my uncle told me, yeah, he used up his brain during that presidency, man. He used up his entire brain, man, during the presidency. That's what happened to him. It wasn't genetics or nothing like that. He just used up his brain, and I always held on to that. I was like, damn, that's a good way to look at it. That must be a rough-ass job, you know what I'm saying? But I think about Biden, and I'm like, this man was in the positions that he was in, battling and being corrupt and doing whatever he does, but he was still in there battling and doing all the shit for what, 50 years? I mean, and the dude wasn't that smart to begin with, because I know that I heard many a times from people that were halfway smart, and I know it wasn't always Republicans, that talked about how he wasn't the smartest dude in the world to begin with. Like, I mean, before he ever ran for president or anything, back when he was with Obama, they was like, man, it was the Democrats kind of not too happy that Obama picked Biden. I remember, it's faded, but I remember them being like, I mean, it is what it is, but that dude's been kind of, he ain't been the smartest motherfucker his entire fucking career. Like, he's not the brightest apple. He's not the reddest apple on the tree. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it ain't like these motherfuckers didn't know. And then all of a sudden they throw him on the debate stage. Everybody knew what was up. I mean, Denise was calling it as they were debating. She's like, they're trying to get rid of him. This is their big push. And I was thinking, well, I wasn't thinking, but I'm thinking now, I'm like, they weren't trying to get rid of him. They were getting rid of him. Like, that was his plot to get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? It just blows my mind, but how they tried to gaslight everybody and tried to make it seem like, oh my God, nobody knew. The media didn't know. Kamala didn't know. Nobody in the Democratic Party knew. We didn't realize he was this messed up. How? He's the president of the United States. He's supposed to be the one running the whole Democratic Party. The head honcho, the big wig. You know what I'm saying? How in the fuck could they act like this man was normal and then all of a sudden on a late night debate, things just changed and they realized this man was messed up? No. Stop feeding us that bullshit. And now they have no other choice. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I know that they can't give nobody else the money. It's like $250 million. They can't take that $250 million and just throw it on anybody. Like the only person it can go to is Kamala Harris. But I'm thinking to myself, there's plenty of billionaires out there. I mean, there's some trillionaires out there. It wouldn't take but one person to drop a nice little hefty check, and they could put whoever the hell they want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's crazy to me, man. I mean, these motherfuckers are that twisted and fucked up, and it's got to be planned, right? So listen to this and hear me out. If this shit was planned before the debate, it's been an ongoing process for the past year, past 2 years, past 3. They probably knew we're only going to put him in there for 4 years because he's the best bet. The public will believe it when we make it happen. Was that a good word for it? Y'all feel me? Anybody been with me? When they wanted to make it happen to have Joe Biden be president, they was like, well, people will at least believe it because, he was under, Obama and, people loved Obama. So they'll love Joe enough to say, okay, fuck it. Yeah, he won. Even though he was in the basement the whole time, he couldn't get 12 people at his rallies. I don't. He was a blabbering idiot. He continued to say racist things on TV, and even to like Charlemagne the God. And I mean, it was mind blowing. It was just mind blowing. This old man. I was like, this dude is not healthy, man. And everybody was like, this dude is not healthy. And I remember doing live streams the whole time with everybody hanging out, and we were all like, this dude ain't right in the head. He's got dementia. He's got something wrong with him. And then it took him. So if the media wants me to believe and the government wants me to believe that it was a debate against Trump, that's when I should have realized that Biden had problems and this is some legit shit. So yes, Biden should step down and Kamala should step in. And I should believe that even though Trump whooped, and I mean whooped Hillary's ass. Hillary Clinton, one of the most powerful women probably in the world. Back then, you're going to tell me Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton? And these motherfuckers are going to expect me to believe that Kamala Harris, 1, can run against Trump, 2, has a chance at beating Trump. And these motherfuckers, if they try to put her in that chair and say she won the presidential election, when we all can go back. She was like one of the first Democrats to drop out when all the Democrats were trying to get that presidential bid back in the days. Back in 2020. You remember when all of them were on stage and shit? Nobody liked Kamala. She locked every... Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, it's either another huge setup, which definitely could be, man. These people will do any and all things. Y'all know this. They don't care what we know or what we think. They will do whatever they want. They will do whatever they want. So it's either a huge setup or they just know Trump. We gotta go ahead and let Trump have his 4 years and get him the fuck out of here. Once he gets his 4 years, then he'll be 80-some years old, and he'll go and sit in his rich places and go chill with his family, and we won't have to worry about him anymore. I mean, if I was them, that's what I would do. Because if they do some fucked up shit again and just let whoever, and they put whoever, man, I hate talking on this fucking YouTube and shit, man. Because you never know what they're going, it's going to get tough, y'all. It's going to get tough because they're going to start pushing propaganda narrative shit that they have to make us believe. So anything the contrary, they're going to be fucking smacking and hitting and kicking and being assholes about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you guess right, you're definitely getting your shit taken down. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Really, they should just let shit run, give Trump his 4 years, and then they won't have to deal with him anymore. But this is what I think is going to happen. This is honestly what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to run with Kamala. I think they're going to... Now, I'm not saying Trump can't win. Don't get it twisted. But just hear me out. I think they're going to go ahead and let Trump get the presidency because they, it's too much to try to put somebody in that chair right now. I don't know what might happen to this country if something was to happen like that with all this fucking shit they got going on. But what I think they're going to try to do is they're going to try to focus, and y'all can watch it in each state you're in. They're going to try to focus on that Senate and that House. And they're going to take all their money and all their political power, and they're going to use Kamala to mention people and mention people and mention people. I think they're going to just use Kamala as another form of media to push people in every state. And every state she goes to in the next 3 months, she's going to be pumping whatever senator, whatever governor, they're going to try to get all these lower ones in place, because if they can get the House and the Senate, then Trump can't hardly do shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm just guessing. Because I don't see where they could possibly think, not that they give a fuck though. That's what scares me. They don't give a fuck. But I don't see how they could think that the public, whether you're Republican or Democrat, nobody's going to believe that. Nobody's even going to think that Kamala has a fucking chance in the first place. And then for her to beat Trump right now, after all the shit that's going on, as much as the Democratic Party has crumbled and gaslit people and lied in their faces. I mean, normal people, there are Democrats that are normal and not so far left, and they don't like to be lied to, man. They don't like to be screwed over. They don't think all these new bullshit ways. They're old school, but they Democrats, but they don't think all this dumb shit. So you're not going to lie in their face and just get away with it. So I can see him punishing. I can see him punishing as far as votes go. If votes work. That's all I'm saying. I question if votes work. And that's just me personally. I have a really fucking hard time believing that an election is 100. You know what I'm saying? That it could just all be 100. And elections are what they are. And I mean, I have a really, really hard time believing something that doesn't make sense. And Joe Biden winning the presidency, it just didn't make sense. But there were some weird situations going on. So I'm willing to just let it go and accept it for what it is and say, okay, what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? Just because pandemic and, maybe people thought, I mean, I'll give them excuses. So I'm falling for your gaslighting bullshit, but not really. But, I'll give you excuses of why. Okay, well, yeah, pandemic. Okay, yeah. Oh, you thought Trump fucked. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Okay, yeah. More people voted for Joe Biden, a senile son of a bitch who's been dumb in politics for 50 fucking years. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I believe it. All right. But what do y'all think, man? Or, you know, and I heard the A. Jones come out and say that and a lot of times this dude comes up with some shit that nobody thought, and I don't know if he's got inside sources that told him this or what, but he said that Hillary's going to step in. You know what I'm saying? Hillary Clinton's going to do it again. So, I mean, is there a way? Yes. If they want to say fuck all the donations they've gotten so far and just wash their hands with it, and Hillary says, look, I got peoples, man, and I can get, you know, a couple $100 million and I can use my own money and shit, you know, and you know, money that people sent to Haiti and shit back in the days, you know, I never gave it to them, so I can use some of that. Oh, I'm just saying, that just came out. I ain't even think about it before I said it, so I don't even know if that's true. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. So I think Hillary could step in, man, and I think it would. I think Hillary would do better than Kamala, but I don't think nobody's gonna beat Trump legitly in a legit vote. You know what I'm saying? Too much shit has happened, man. They tried to assassinate that dude. I mean, it was live on TV, bullet going through his ear, man. If he wouldn't have turned his head, he was out of here. Out of here. And I know people say it's fake and shit. I don't believe that. Like, it's hard to fake that. It's hard to have a bullet coming at you and turn your head just in time. I mean, what did like that would just be too hard to fake. You know what I'm saying? And who would take that chance? Like, man, we need to fake this thing, man. And when we shoot, you need to move your head in the nick of time. Like, you think Trump would do some shit like that? All right, yeah, I can dodge it. Come on, man. Nah, can't see it. I don't know. What y'all think? Shit, I'm just here running my mouth. You know what I'm saying? This out the blue. I ain't planning on going live or nothing. I was like, man, let me go hang out with the people, see what they think. Man, some crazy shit going on. You know what I mean? It's crazy as shit. They're gonna do it on a Sunday too. You know what I mean? Knowing everybody home. Man, it's so plotted out. Look, I'm gonna tell you, Niecy pretty much told me everything that was gonna happen this entire past week. I mean, she's down to, okay, they're gonna start talking about this when they're on the TV, because they got to move towards this. I mean, she damn near wrote the playbook for them. I mean, if you can do that, if you can completely guess every fucking move that they're making, it's definitely set up. You know what I'm saying? And we all know Biden was fucked up in the head before that debate. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Then they come out and say he got the old COVID. Man, that shit ain't even vicious no more. You know what I'm saying? We so over that. Like, COVID ain't even that vicious anymore, you know? It's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. I don't think he does neither. He was wounded, but he back. JD is bad news. They are going to let T win. I'm alive. And then JD steps in. People need to research that guy. I'm always worried that they might take out old T-Man, but I know I watched a movie on the dude. Kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't like the pick. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't know. I wanted Tulsi Gabbard, to tell you the truth, because I figured, I mean, you would probably get some left, you would get some women, and you would get some the shit. When you're not Democrat and not Republican, you're independent. I figured they would get the independent vote. They'd get some women voting. They would get some Democrats voting, because she was like dry like Democrat for a while or whatever. They might get the military vote all around. I don't know why he picked that dude. I think he was shocked by the shot to the ear, man, and he wanted to pick somebody that was close to him because supposedly that dude's close to him. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't trust 100%. I know Trump's better than anybody else right there out there as far as the Constitution and what it's going to be. Now, I don't know about money, and I don't know about his friends or who he's going to hook up and all that shit, but I really don't give a fuck as long as he does right by the country. And I kind of look at the Constitution like, hey, this is how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? The shit's worked so far. It's got to keep going. Leave my freedom of speech alone. Leave my way of protecting myself alone and all that good shit. You know? Yeah, I hear that, Betty. No doubt. It's all bullshit. Right, Niecy? I swear. She be on it, man. She be on that shit. It's just crazy, man. It is what it is, though. So now we either gonna have to deal with Kamala or we're gonna have to deal with somebody else. And I watched the O'Reilly dude, Bill O'Reilly, man. I like that dude, man. He's a dick. He really is, but I like how he throws some facts out there and shit. And he was saying that Kamala's got to pick like she's gonna act like she's not far left, and she's gonna pick somebody that's not far left to run with her as vice president. That way, Democrats who are not far left and they don't like Kamala, they might be dumb enough to think, oh, well, wait a minute, maybe she's not so far left because she's picking a what, moderate or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, these motherfuckers is wild as shit. They be gaslighting like shit. She trying to hide her far leftism. How a person gonna hide their far leftism? You know what I mean? Any of y'all watch Osmond Gold? Osmond Gold. Any of y'all watch that dude? Man, he's like one of my favorite YouTubers now. Just saying. I know I'm old and shit. But Osmond Gold is a trip. Y'all should watch that dude. You read his books, G-Ma? Today's National Ice Cream? Get the fuck out of here. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Right, Hava? I feel you. He gonna drop out of the presidential race. That motherfucker must have been eating some serious ice cream, Jack. That motherfucker had some good shit. He said, fuck it. Man, I don't want to do this shit no more, man. Ice cream good as shit. I want to eat this shit 24/7. I ain't got time for this shit no more. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? O'Reilly was talking about this, but me and Nisi had talked about it too. What's crazy is there are people trying to tell Biden that he should quit now. And there's Republicans. And I think O'Reilly said that JD dude is one of them, saying that Biden should step down now and let Kamala take the reins. And I'm like, are these motherfuckers? I mean, they got to all be in cahoots if they want to go ahead and give that motherfucker to Kamala, because then Kamala could turn around and do anything. I mean, shit, we all know she don't give a fuck. She lock up her own peoples and shit by the thousands and laugh about it and then expect them to vote for her. It's unbelievable. I don't know, man. I don't know. These motherfuckers in cahoots, y'all. I don't trust none of them. But think about this. If you was seriously corrupt as fuck, you know what I'm saying? If you had been doing things in the government, you working in the government, you a senator, you in the House, you whatever. You know what I mean? You could just be somebody that works for a senator. You got all these people in politics. You got all these people in the White House and state houses and shit. You got all these people, and all these people got the little insider shit that they know they can get away with. Feel me on this. Oh, man, yeah, you can work that and get that little bit of change. Oh, yeah, you can work that and get that little bit of money in your pocket, man. Go ahead, man. Don't nobody worry about that shit around here. That's what we do. Oh, yeah, you can fuck him over and get that money, man. Oh, yeah, go ahead, put that on out there. Get that clothing line. Oh, yeah, get them stock tips. Oh, yeah, get that car, man. Get that car, man. Hustle that company for that change, man. And then all of a sudden, here comes a Donald Trump who just might really flip the lid and bust some asses. Like, get some people caught up in all their corruption and shit. That's why the government is so far after this dude, man. They don't want to be caught up in their breaking the laws and shit. That's what I think. And I don't even think like he's completely 100. I'm sure he's ran game in his life. You know what I'm saying? But man, it's just so hard to tell, man. It's just so hard to tell. But it sure seems to me like these motherfuckers will do anything in the world not to let this motherfucker get back in power. Don't let him back in that seat. They are scared to death. I mean, come on. Why would they go so far above and beyond to get this motherfucker, man? I mean, how many fucking indictments, court cases? I mean, come on, man. They got to be worried. They got to think this dude's going to jam them up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it is what it is, though. Y'all got to check out Asmongold, though. Just throwing him out there, man. That dude's a trip. He makes the funniest faces, but he's a smart dude. He's made me think different on a lot of different shit. He's just some dude. I think he goes live on like Twitch or something. I don't know. He's just a streamer. He streamed pretty much his whole life. He kind of, I don't know, like he has interesting thoughts, man, and he thinks different. And he's pretty good at it. He's pretty good at the streaming shit. And he's not nasty. You know, like that Destiny dude or whatever the fuck his name is, that punk ass dude sitting behind the camera trying to look hard and talk hard and show a hard face. Man, people would bust it. Come on, man. You's a punk. You's a punk talking like that. Just saying. I just wanted to be on record with that one too, because I think he's a punk. Only punks act like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Right fish sticks? That's what I'm thinking, man. I mean, it has to be that. Why else are they so scared of this dude? There ain't really nothing that he's going to do that they care that much about except for their means of getting money. And we all know they getting money in fucked up ways. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they're scared of. I know some of them don't want to lose their jobs too, because they know when he gets in, you know, a lot of things change. He gets to hire people for this and hire people. You know, he ain't gonna have Democrats cooking his food. He ain't gonna have Democrats taking his mail to the mailbox and shit. He ain't gonna trust no Democrats to do shit. Only Democrats gonna be allowed in the White House is somebody that'll wipe his ass. You know what I'm saying? Pick up his dirty dishes or something. If I was him, man, I would be a prick to some Democrats, man. God, I would be so damn. I would be ruthless. I would do him dirty. I would do him dirty. That motherfucker been through some shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Who y'all got, Kamala or Trump? Do y'all think if Kamala wins, it's got to be a dupe? If Trump wins, then I think that's what it would be. From what I've been hearing and seeing and paying attention to, I guess it sure looks to me like overwhelmingly, after all the shit with the going to courts and being persecuted and then being damn near killed. I mean, it just seems like Trump could walk away with it no matter who the hell he goes against. But what y'all think? Y'all think they might throw Kamala up in there and just have her be it, and then we're just going to be gaslit into thinking that she won? You know what, McGill? I don't think the wall. When you got motherfuckers like that dude out in California, man, if you got some far left Democratic states on the southern border, I don't give a fuck how much wall you put up. They're gonna keep letting motherfuckers in. You know, unless Trump's got some way like, hey, we won't give your state a fucking dollar unless you shut down your border or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know how you can force a state to do something as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Trump's gonna come in and throw like 100,000 people at the border all along that joint, or you know, I don't know what he plans on doing about it, but it just seems to me like California's just gonna keep letting people just flock on in, man, no matter who, what, when, and where, and how. CNN has a poll that says Kamala and Trump are neck and neck. The bitch ain't even been 24 hours. How the fuck you gonna tell me Kamala is neck to neck with? Come on, man. The gaslighting's it's gonna start. It's gonna be right away. They got to work overtime on this. They got to push the fuck out of this. If I was Hillary Clinton, I'd be mad as shit. For real, I'd be mad as shit. And tell me this. And I know y'all might not even want to talk about Hillary and shit, but it makes me wonder. Does the Democratic Party hate Hillary so much that they wouldn't? That's why they waited and waited and waited, and at the very last minute get Biden out, throw Kamala in because they didn't want her jumping in 6 months ago? Is that why they held on to Biden, to keep on fucking doing what he's doing and come up with this gaslighting bullshit? You know, are they scared of old Hillary? I mean, what? Come on, man. Common sense would tell you give Hillary another chance at Trump. You know what I mean? And they know this shit was coming. I'm telling you, Pelosi, Schumer, all them motherfuckers, they knew this shit months ago. Months ago. Don't believe this CNN shit. Don't believe this Fox News and MSNBC shit, man. Don't believe this shit. These motherfuckers knew a long time ago. I think they were trying to hide that shit because I think Hillary would have jumped in there, and they don't want Hillary in there for some reason. Maybe because they think she can't win against Trump. I think she had. All right, y'all tell me this. Press one, and I ain't trying to get y'all to run up numbers or nothing, but I really want to know what y'all think. Press one if you think Hillary would have a better chance at beating Trump than Kamala if it was a legit fucking voting thing going on. Right? So why would they stop her for? See what I'm with y'all, man. I knew y'all would think that shit I was thinking. Days, you think Kamala Harris has a better chance at beating Trump than Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton? I can't see it. I can't see it. The Democrats that vote, I'm not talking about politicians. I'm talking about the people that vote Democrat. The regular Democrats, the not far left, the ones that ain't all, going wild with some crazy shit, they don't like her, man. They look at her like, nah, we can't go that route. No, sir. I mean, there's a lot of Democrats out here that love their children, care about them, want them to be normal human beings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much, but you all know what I'm saying. Yeah, but I heard you said the young people's vote, but from what I'm hearing or what I just heard, I forget who said it. I forget where I was. They said that 40 and above is most of your voters. Like a lot of your young voters don't vote. A lot of young people don't vote. And there are a lot that do, but there's a lot that don't. You know what I'm saying? Tons of them. Tons. I mean, when you were 18, 19, did you give a flying fuck who was going? Yeah, I ain't even know who was president. I mean, I did, but you know what I'm saying. I ain't give a fuck about politics. And especially as rough as it's been and shit, like most young 18, 19, 20-year-olds, man, they're like, man, fuck all that. Because they don't even want to bicker amongst themselves. They want to party and, dance and do TikTok, shit like that, man. They don't want to deal with no politics. They don't give a flying fuck. So when you're a politician, you're really aiming to get votes from like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, late 30s, 60, 70-year-olds, definitely. So I just can't see Kamala. I think the only reason is that 250 mil. There's $250 million that Biden got for this election, running for this election. And the only other person that could have it is Kamala if he dropped out, which he did drop out. So who the fuck wants to throw away $250 million? You know what I mean? And if you already know, man, they're going to push fucking senators and shit. They're going to try to take the Senate and the House big time. I really think that's what they're going to do. They're going to focus in. I don't think they give a flying fuck. I think they already know they done lost the presidency. So you're going to have Trump as president. But they're really, because if they take the House and the Senate, and Nisi got me hip to this because y'all know I ain't the brightest motherfucker in the world, but knowing that the vice president is like one of the big time motherfuckers in the Senate, he would like be a big time dude in the Senate. So really, they probably want the House because they still gonna have a harder time in the Senate, even though they got the Senate right now, and of course it's so close. Oh, it's only one seat away from either side every damn time. Fuck out of here. Man, they got us so wrapped up in ain't none of this shit real, man. All this shit is bullshit. G-Mal Merkel, what up with you? Right fish sticks? And that's another thing, man. That's another thing. I bet you that dude's shitting in his pants right now. What the fuck's his name? I can't even. Zelensky. I bet you that dude is shitting in his pants right now. He like, man, I ain't gonna get no money, man. I ain't gonna get no weapons. Putin gonna whoop my motherfucking ass if Trump get in there. And I ain't even making fun about that shit because there's a lot of people that die that shouldn't be dying, man. But then again, I do think Trump will, deal his way out of some wars and shit. I really do. I think if Trump gets in office, I think the war with Russia and Ukraine, I think that'll be squashed quick as a motherfucker. I think within a year, all that shit will die down. You know what I'm saying?
You saw you're talking about Zelensky shitting in his pants. Here's the latest meme. Look at that.
There's no meme there.
No, look, pretending Zelensky's calling Biden on his phone. look. Says please.
And he ain't answering back.
52 missed call, please.
So Biden's got 52 missed calls. He's got text messages from President Zelensky saying, "My money's still coming, right? Man, I'm scared. Please answer." 52 missed calls from Zelensky. Man, who comes up with this shit? This is genius.
I don't know. The memes are off.
And Donald Trump, his son, posted that.
Yeah.
Man, that dude is a funny motherfucker, man. Man, I don't know about y'all, but I've grown to really like the Trump family, man. Them some wild motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I like them. You know what got me at the RNC? I watched the RNC, you know what I'm saying? Probably first time in my life I've watched something like that. And what got me above anything else there, Hulk Hogan, all that shit, all the people, Kid Rock blasting it out. I mean, they rocked it, man. I mean, it was really cool, man. Some people got up there that, you don't know about. They just got up there and spoke their words and hit it up. But the one thing that got me was when his granddaughter came out and it looked like it was following her brother. And she stopped right in front of Trump. And then she turned around, looked at Trump like, "I want to sit with you." And Trump was like, "All right, come on." And he sat her up on the lap. And she was just content. Like, you knew this little girl had been around her grandfather since she been born. You got a million people. I mean, you got, thousands of people sitting out there. The only thing this little girl wanted to do was sit on her granddaddy's lap. You know what I'm saying? And me being a granddad, that shit hit home to me. I was like, yeah, man, I can deal with that. I dig that. I fucks with that. Like, that's what's up. It wasn't like he was forcing her to sit on his lap to show face or, "Come here, let's look like this for the camera." Like, her little ass wanted to sit on his lap. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, "I'm sitting on Pop's lap. Fuck that. Oh, these motherfuckers sitting around here." I don't know if any of y'all seen that, but it was cute as a motherfucker, man. And I was like, that's a good dude, and we can think whatever we want. And yeah, we're supposed to be good people to everybody and all this and all that, but in all reality, we pretty much are good to our family and our friends. Because we don't really deal with a lot of other people. And the way this world works, especially from where I'm from, you got to watch people. I mean, there's shiesty motherfuckers everywhere. So you don't really get close to people that ain't in your circle. You know what I'm saying? So you got to judge a motherfucker by little shit like that. That little girl jumped up in his lap. She would have sat there for 10 fucking hours. She was just happy to be with her granddaddy. Fuck everything that's going on. She didn't care about nothing. She ain't, you know what I mean? She was just as good to go. You could see it in her face. She was just a happy little girl. And I'm sure all them kids happy, all the money they got. But I'm just saying, man, that shit means something. That shit hit home with me. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely voting for this motherfucker. Ain't no doubt. I want that little girl to have her grandfather in the Oval Office and go see him and shit, man. Fuck it. That's the good shit to me, man. Fuck all this other shit. Because everybody's crooked. So you're not going to sit here and sell to me that Trump's so crooked that he shouldn't be in office when all of them are crooked. Everybody's crooked. So don't give me that shit. This dude's the best thing for this country right now. Plain and simple. That's all there is to it. And as far as this YouTube shit goes, if there's people that's been following me and they hate the fact that I'm so for Trump right now, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, this is just the way it's got to be, man. I think we need that dude in office. And if I'm on a live, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to fake. I'm not going to act like I don't. Like, there was a time when I couldn't stand the man. There plenty of times. You know, there was certain shit he did just got on my nerves. And I'm like, man, this motherfucker always about trying to show off and shit. Like, you can ask Niecy. I used to get mad as shit. Like, man, don't talk to me about that dude. I don't care about that dude. And it ain't that I hated him because he was Republican or nothing like that. He just got on my nerves sometimes, especially during the pandemic. We was all stressed out during the pandemic anyway. So I got, every day this dude got me on TV. So I just got frustrated and shit. But I tell you what, I have grown to really like that dude. And I didn't hate him before, but I've grown to really like that dude. A dude that'll take a shot like that and stand up and put his fist and tell all of America, fight, 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 man, shit. That's a soldier. I don't think there's another motherfucker out there that could have done some shit like that in the president's seat. Take a shot like that, get back up, and don't want to leave. I got to speak to my people before I leave. They got to know I'm all right before I leave this motherfucker. I'll die out this motherfucker before I go out like a punk. That's what Trump. I ain't going out like no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So I fucks with him, man. I'm Trump all the way. I'm really hoping this dude wins, man. No doubt. No doubt. Are any of y'all not voting? Is there anybody out there that's just not going to vote and just truly does not give a flying fuck? I have never been this wrapped up in politics in my life. I don't watch MSNBC and all that shit now. Don't get it twisted. I don't watch the mainstream media and shit like that, but I honestly try to watch people that aren't Republican and aren't Democrat. I want to see what people are think. Like that Osmond Gold dude. I try to listen to him when he posts something about it. Because he doesn't go one way or the other. And I don't think he really gives a flying fuck either way. He just talks about it. And it's interesting. It's like, yeah, here's somebody who just doesn't give a fuck. He has no reason to because he doesn't give a fuck. This dude will talk against this and talk against that. Like he's uncancelable. You're not going to cancel the dude. But he doesn't do anything to get canceled. But he doesn't do anything to not get canceled neither. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just, I don't know, man. I dig that dude. I click on all his videos now, man. I just love the way that dude talks. And he makes these faces. He's a goofy looking dude. No offense, Osmond Gold. No offense, man. But you're a goofy looking dude. But we are a little goofy looking, I guess. Except for my wife. My wife's hot as a motherfucker. Whoo, Lord. Yes, sir. She getting older, too. She getting a little plump. Y'all don't know, Niecy used to be thin as hell. Oh, Asian thin. Now she eating right. Getting a little age on her. She getting a little thick. Ass coming out the back a little bit. What? Shit. Shit getting better with age. She like wine and shit. Telling you. I ain't gonna stay live for too long though, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up for too long, man. I'm just, hanging out. But I had to talk about this shit, man. I mean, come on, man. When's the last time you had a president pull some shit like this and the whole Democratic Party? To me, it looks like they're imploding on themselves. But they never give up and shit. And they're gonna play it like everything's supposed to be this way. So, and I wouldn't be surprised. I might have guessed it, y'all. It might have been a whole plot to keep Hillary out for some reason. Maybe they thought she couldn't win against Trump. So they had to wait. That way she had no chance of getting in that motherfucker. Let's get a bunch of money from people. And then we'll have too much money to just give up for her to come in. If it had been like 50 million, shit, the Clintons could have forked that out themselves. So they waited till there was like 250 million, waited till there was like 3 months left. I don't know. What y'all think? Shit. Well, we ain't even got to think about it no more. Fuck it. Fuck 'em. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, though. I don't want to see no fucking Kamala Harris in no fucking white. I don't give a fuck. You ain't going to sell that bullshit on me. That woman does not belong there. She don't belong to be fucking vice president. And anybody sticking up for her motherfucking ass, you can kiss my ass, because that bitch was locking up motherfuckers right and left. Cruddy like. Locking motherfuckers up for weed. In California? Was it California? And you're going to sit there and vote for... Oh, well, people change. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. How you going to sit there? Look, where I come from, if you staying real, you staying down, you staying for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't selling out. You ain't no way you gonna vote for somebody like, man, she was the prosecutor, Jack. She was the one locking everybody the fuck up and laughing about it and making sure motherfuckers didn't get out. And I think there was some shit to do with cheap labor too, or something with the motherfuckers.
She held her sentences longer so they could be labor.
Yeah, she was holding motherfuckers longer than their sentences and shit so they could get cheap labor out of them. Man, that's modern day slavery, man. I don't give a fuck. And that's the truth. She was really doing this shit. Yeah. So anybody out there that votes for this fucking woman, you got to be out your motherfucking mind, man. Unless you believe in slavery and you believe that people should be locked up and held longer than what they're supposed to, and they should be locked up for marijuana and held so they can work cheap. I mean, if you believe that way, then hey, you know, if you're a racist piece of shit, then go ahead. Know what I'm saying? Oh man, they said something. You talking about Gavin? Some I forget who the fuck it was, man. I've watched a couple people talking, but they were talking about how right now would probably be the worst time in the world for Gavin Newsom to try to run because of the shit he just did in California. Because there are many, 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 many parents, whether they're Democrat or Republican, that are really against this dude right at the minute. Because he passed that shit in California where, you know, kids, y'all know, like if kids are thinking about changing their man, I'm just gonna say it. If kids are gonna be trans, then they won't tell their parents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to tell the parents. You don't have to include the parents and shit. And you know, motherfuckers ain't having that shit. I mean, most normal people are gonna be like, look, this is fucked up. This is some strange, fucked up, weird shit. And it is. But I tell you this is who we got. This is who we got to look forward to. He's going to be a president in the future, I think. He's just got the look and he's got the talk. You know, I heard him in an interview, man. You could tell he's slick with his mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably going to end up being president one day, man. In the future, I'm thinking 10, 12 years from now, though. Because the way I look at it is Democrats had their run. And you know, and I know people think, you know, 2030 and they think all this shit is set up. But if it is what it is, Democrats had their run. The past 16 years, they've had 12 years. So I think you're probably going to see Republican in the presidency seat maybe for 8 to 12 years. That's what would make sense to me. Democrats had their run for 20 years. Now it's time for the Republicans to have their run for 20 years. You know what I mean? Because it flips back and forth and shit. So, I don't know, though. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it's just going to be a Democratic world from now on. Because if they can't get a hold of this voting shit, let me ask y'all if y'all heard about this. When all that shit went down with all the computers and the worldwide outage and shit, did y'all hear about the Dominion voting machines going down in like Arizona or some shit? And they were saying that every one of them there was and all that, and people were tripping because they were saying, well, these machines ain't supposed to be hooked up to the internet or some shit. And now all of a sudden there's problems with the internet and these machines are going down. So what the fuck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some shady shit going on. But then I wonder, like, well, if they went down in that state, then why wouldn't they go down in every other state too? But I don't know. Maybe they were just using them in that state at the time. Because why are people using voting machines right now? There ain't nothing going on right now that I know of about voting that needs a voting machine. So I just really don't know. Maybe they were voting for like teachers or something. Or, something locally just for that state. And boom, bam, bip. But it's, I only seen it one time and I ain't seen nobody else talk about it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Some shady shit. Some shady shit. But anyway, looks like it's going to be Kamala Harris and Trump. It is what it is. Babe, who was the two dudes that O'Reilly was saying keep an eye out on? Shapiro from Pennsylvania and who? Brashear?
Yeah, Bashir.
From where?
Kentucky.
From Kentucky.
Yeah.
They were saying, and he said, like the Brashear dude in Kentucky, he's like surrounded by nothing but Republicans.
Yeah, Democrat.
So she might pick one of them two because they'll look the most non-far left. They said she can't pick a person of color because she's a person of color. So I guess it would cut out the white vote. Why can't she pick a person of color?
That would be too one-sided. Like
white people would be like, nah,
right.
We can't vote for two people of color.
And then women, not two women, and men will be like,
yeah, men ain't gonna vote for two. I don't know. These fools out here just might vote for two women. Shit. So they're saying she can't get a woman because then it'd be two women. Can't get a person of color because it'd be two people of color. So she's got to, and she can't get a far leftist. So she got to get some white dude who's a Democratic rhino. Moderate. Gia. This is becoming some complicated shit, right? I feel you. It's weird. Why can't you just pick somebody that's best for the country? You know? If Biden's stepping down too, why can't we just pick somebody that's best for the country? Why don't we stop all this Republican and Democrat shit? I think we should just wipe it all out. You just be who you be. Equity is such a tiring game. I feel you. Fish Sticks thinks Michelle gonna be up in there. I just don't think so, man, because I think we would have heard something by now. I don't think she wants to deal with the mess. She's chilling. She got $100 million. She ain't worried about nothing. She's like, fuck all that politics shit. How many people in the chat think Michelle Obama really is a big Mike? I don't personally. I've never believed that shit. Anybody in the chat really believe that shit? Like really 100%? No bullshit. Damn, for real? I mean, I have seen some crazy shit, but I know people be doctoring fucking videos and shit. You know what I mean? The one thing that got me is like she's walking out a building and it looked like something was like bumping up the front of her dress. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, somebody could have did that. I mean, only thing you'd have to do is some photoshopping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, Melania. How in the fuck can Melania be the first lady and not be talked about as one of the prettiest motherfuckers to ever be a first lady? Excuse the way I'm fucking talking. She's so fancy, I don't even want to cuss when I speak of her, man. My fault, Trump. I ain't mean to say that shit, dog. She is elegant. You know what I'm saying? His daughter is too. That's one pretty ass woman, man. Don't care what nobody say. Chick pretty. Both of them. Melania older too. Ain't like she 18, 19, 21. She what, 60? 60 something? Man, Melania is fine as hell. She got to be one of the prettiest first ladies ever. Period. I don't care what nobody talking about. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I know people talk about, you know, like back in the days, the Jackie O. I didn't know Jackie O. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even born yet when she was in there. So I really don't know. I know she was kind of cute back in the days, you know what I'm saying? But Melania look at you and you just be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Melania look at you and be like, She just got that look about her like, I eat you alive. I'm like, damn, please do. You know what I'm saying? Trump, you better keep your eye on that woman, man. But man, she's really pretty though. I'm gonna be serious though. That was all just joking around. But she's really, really pretty, man. And she was a first lady. She should have got praise. You know, these fucking left media motherfuckers, man. They always talking about, you know, uplifting women and they're you know backing women and shit. And then she gets in office, you know, first lady, not in office, but she gets in the office, but you know, first lady, and ain't nobody saying shit, man. They should have been talking about her every day, how pretty she is and how strong of a woman she is and shit, man. How smart she is. You know, she knows like 7,792 languages and shit. She can speak Mars and Jupiter and all kinds of shit, man. She can talk. Yeah, right, see? Super smart, super pretty. Held it down, respectable. I mean, yeah, they talk about how she, you know, back in the days, you know, but shit, she was so damn fine. I mean, shit, that was art. It wasn't like she was some crackhead on the side of the corner selling some butt. You know what I'm saying? Like she was gorgeous, man. She should have been in some pictures and shit and painted shit. They always talked about Michelle's arms. I, that's when I knew. I was like, man, they really reaching on this one. They really reaching. When you start talking about a woman's arms looking good, and that's the only damn thing you can point out that looks good, then we got some issues. We need to do something about this.
Oh, Melania is 54.
Huh?
She's only 54.
Still 54? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Who 54 looked that damn good? I mean, I remember a few. You know what I mean? Halle Berry looking good as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Shit. Halle Berry, fine as hell. Shit. I think in the future we're gonna have like The Rock and shit though. I think there's gonna be some Democratic politicians that are famous people. That's what I think. I think they done fucked up so much. that they have no other choice, man. They're gonna have to start going with some like some idols, some famous people, some actresses, actors. And they always seem to do some good shit too, man. If you look at like Ronald Reagan was an actor, he was a really good president, so they say. I mean, why not, man? Why not? Why we got to keep putting politicians in politics? They fucking it all up. We need to get rid of the politician. Oh no, they ain't worming. No, sir. Don't you be talking about my woman like that, man. What's wrong with you? Halle Berry still fine as a motherfucker. Shit. I like what's her name? Zoe Saldana. Man, shit. She could be an avatar for all I give a fuck. I still mess around with her ass. Shit. Fuck around and find out. She can be green and 10 feet tall. I don't give a fuck. Zoe Saldana, a beast. But the only thing I don't like about Zoe Saldana is that she had her old man take her last name when they got married. Like, what the fuck? She got married to a dude and he took her last name. Like, goddamn, man, that's some simp shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some weird shit right there. But she probably got that. I don't know, man. He might have a point. I mean, she might be that motherfucking badass. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She can get it, no doubt. And it must be the bomb. You know what I'm saying? Because dude took her last name in there. He said, "Fuck it, I'll give up my name for you, woman." What did Kendrick Lamar say? Have a motherfucker changing religions or some shit in that song with Lil Wayne. Man, I can't think of the name of the song, but anyway. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you say beta man? Yeah, right, Rip Curl. I'll give my name to you. I mean, I'll give my name up for you. The fuck? Fuck wrong with you? How long y'all think Joe Biden's gonna maybe this is too much. But after Joe Biden's, out of the office and shit in 3 months, how long y'all think he's got before he won't be here anymore? I don't think he's got but maybe a year or two left in him, man. I think that shit's gonna start fucking with his brain real hard. And I ain't making fun of it. I ain't talking bad about it. That's rough. But I think that whatever's wrong with him is gonna really, when he gets out of office, he ain't gonna be fighting it as much. He ain't gonna be, he ain't gonna have other shit to deal with that kind of helps with it. Like he's just gonna be done in life, and all that shit's just gonna eat him up. I think his brain's just gonna get ate up, man. Gone. We're gonna be hearing about it in like 2026. Joe Biden, may he rest in peace. You think 3 to 6 months? That's possible, man. Because once that shit kicks in and gets so far, my grandmother died of Alzheimer's. And, she had it for like, I don't know, man. I want to say like probably a couple years where she was forgetful and shit. I mean, she even thought I was somebody else there. We was a little family get together and she thought I was her husband. Because of my shoes, she was looking at my shoes and she started talking to me like I was my grandfather. And I was like, whoa, what's up with you, grandma? But then once it really hit her hard, like, she was okay for a couple years just working with it and shit. But when it hit her hard, she really started zoning out like I see Joe Biden doing. She wasn't around much longer. Like, she was out of here. What brain? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, right, Rip Curl. No doubt. Why do you think that they think that we would believe that? I hate to keep talking about it, but why in the fuck would they believe that we would believe that Kamala Harris would have a chance when she didn't even have a chance getting the nomination back in 2020 or whatever the fuck it was, man? Well, was it 2020? Yeah. Like she couldn't even get the, nobody liked her. Nobody, how could they think that this woman could, y'all think maybe they might have Biden out of there before? Could they possibly get Biden out of there before the election, move Kamala in, and then some shit break out with a war or something? And then they pull the okey doke and say we can't have an election or some shit? Y'all think that's possible? Right, Rip Curl? Yeah. I'm with you, Granny. I think it's possible too. I don't know, man. I don't know. Some weird shit going on. I'm gonna keep my eye on it though. You know what I mean? I know, man. She's horrible at talking. And she tries to use, like, she's got a couple little sayings that don't even make sense, man. And I'm sure you can make them make sense some way or another, but every time she uses it, there's no way it makes sense for all the times she's used it. Like, it doesn't make sense any motherfucking way. I forget what she says, but it's like, holy shit, what the fuck? Like, you just trying to sound smart. Like, I noticed Niecy on Facebook, like there's some people that, you know, try to use big words, and they, like, you get into a debate with them or a discussion with them, they'll use these big words and they'll say like 10 sentences, and it's all put together perfect capital letters, periods, perfect spelling, but you can read all the 10 sentences and a stupid motherfucker will read it and be like, damn, she's smart. But a smart motherfucker will read it and be like, it says nothing. It has no meaning whatsoever. There's nothing here that says anything. It's just words put together. Like, they're really smart at spelling and putting periods and question marks and shit. But as far as having a point or saying something that matters, it just isn't there. It's empty. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I see a lot of with Kamala, like AOC and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they be talking and shit, they don't have no point. They don't have nothing that's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck did you just say? The fuck are you talking to? You're not even saying nothing. You didn't even answer that question. What the fuck? Right. What the fuck does that even mean? And then motherfuckers be like, "Oh, you just too stupid to know. You just ain't intelligent enough." What the fuck ever? You ain't said nothing. Say something, shit. What's up, Larry? What's going on with you? Firefly, what up? Candy, do that. What up? You think Obama did it, huh? I think it was all of them. I think Pelosi was all up in there. Schumer was all up in there. The powers that be was all. You know, it was the money. I mean, Niecy told me this, but you know, it was people saying, "Well, we ain't giving you no more motherfucking money." You know, the money, cash rules everything around me. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers said, "We ain't giving you no more money." They're like, "Oh, we got to get this motherfucker out. Biden, you got to go, man. They ain't gonna get no more money. We can't get no more money, man. You holding up the paper. You holding up the bag, dude. We can't have you holding up the bag. We can put whoever we want in that seat, but now you holding up the bag, homie." Oh shit. Sorry, Firefly. Prayers with you. That's terrible, man. Big hugs, big hugs. No shit, Candle. They asked her about the border, and she was like, "Well, I ain't never been to Europe." The fuck? What can be unburdened by what has been? Yeah, she said that like 700 fucking times. Like, Kamala, you going to the ball tonight? What can be unburdened can be what has been. What the fuck you? No, the ball. You going to the ball tonight? Kamala, what's for dinner tonight? Well, what can be unburdened can be in the bin. What? The fuck you talk? The fuck you just say? Kamala, did Joe drop out? Hey, what can be unburdened can be had it been. The fuck? And Democrat, goddamn, she's smart. Did you hear that? What can be unburdened can be had to bend. We can bend over and be unburdened by the bend that's been there already. Yeah, I know what she's talking about. She's a fucking genius. She's so pretty, too. Fucking crazy. CJ, 1975, what's up? What's up, Charles Webb? What's going on with you? I wonder who she has a crush on. Because we know Kamala likes to get down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I wonder like who she got a little thing with that ain't nobody saying, that she keeping on the DL. Because we know Kamala like to get busy. Huh? Yeah, man, she kind of I ain't trying to be too rude, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be vicious on her or nothing, but she kind of freaky, you know what I'm saying? She get down. So I wonder who like she got power now too. She probably powerhousing the fuck out of so she probably pegging dudes and shit. Oh man, she probably using the shit out of that shit. Like, bitch, you gonna make me president. You gonna make me president. Now bend your ass over, dude. Let me Kamala that ass. Let me Kamala that ass. Shit. Fuck a Kamala Harris. Native, what up? What's up, big homie? Gia. Man, we need a native live, y'all. We need Nate. You know, he political on this shit, man. He had all kinds of thoughts and shit. Y'all got my dumb ass in here talking shit. We need native. We need some smart shit. We need a native and Niecy live. Had them two much, man. Them two motherfuckers be going crazy on some motherfucking politics. What? What you giggling about? Oh Lord, every cucumber in the garden. Oh jeez. Jane. All right, I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, and then I'm gonna stab out. I'm gonna dip out, go play some Splatoon. Shit, I might do a man. What are we gonna do about X? I like going live on X because it's different, and don't nobody go live on X. How they gonna make us pay to go live on X? I thought you were supposed to get paid to do this shit. Nah, I give it up. YouTube, I give you a high five. At least you ain't trying to get me. Elon, come on, man. You got all that money and you're going to try to make me pay to go live. What the fuck is up with that? That don't make no damn sense. Ghost, what up? What up with you? I can see it. I can see Kamala like throwing her weight around. You know what I'm saying? I can see it. You know she loves some power too. I wonder how she feeling right now. I really don't give a fuck, but I just wonder if like she thinks she the shit now. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine being vice president and didn't do shit? Always just sitting on the sidelines waiting for your turn, hoping one day you could be the most powerful bitch in the world. And then all of a sudden, you see all these Democrats talking shit about Biden and shit. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to bust a move. I'm about to do this damn thing. 250 million. I'm setting up shops all over the place. I get to go and just run my mouth and say what's unburdened is going to be Ben. Shit. I'm going to talk the shit out of this one.
What?
She messed with, you talking about Montel Williams, the dude that was on TV?
Yeah, she was a side piece. She had an affair
with him. With the dude that has multiple sclerosis?
Yes, he cheated on his wife on her.
Damn.
Back in 2001.
Damn. Montel was getting it in. He said, fuck it. If you gotta go, go with a smile. Skin Town, appreciate you. No, hold up. Native got me all fucked up there. They are throwing her under the bus. Biden didn't actually endorse her, and he is not stepping down as president. I would be surprised if she don't 25th Amendment his ass. That's you said her, but I think it's him. Damn, you think it's all just crazy shit? I hear that, Ghost. I hear that. Oh, she could 25th Amendment his ass, couldn't she?
Yep, anybody in his cabinet can do it.
Yeah, because she's the top dog.
Yeah,
She's the VP. She could be like, look, this motherfucker ain't right. Ever since that debate,
yep.
He can't walk. He's shitting his pants.
It was a burden what had been.
It's a burden of what had been. Yeah. Yeah, hit him, Kamala.
That's what she been saying this whole time, and nobody understood her. That's exactly what she meant.
Yep.
That's cold talk.
That was cold words.
Yeah, cold talk.
She slick like that.
Yeah.
You want a Trump-Harris debate? Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. I do, too, though. I just don't think Trump would do it. I just... Why? Like... Nah, this is some trickery they're doing. Like, I'm not going to get on stage with this motherfucker. No way. I wouldn't do it if I was Trump. But I would love to see it. I'd love to see that shit. Because let's be honest. I mean, you can't be... I don't... Can you really be that fucking dumb and get to be vice president? I mean... Biden, I don't think he was the smartest dude in the world, and he got to be president. Because I just really, when I hear Kamala speak, and I've heard her speak, she doesn't seem that smart to me. And I'm not even a smart dude, you know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. I don't understand this world and how they can feed us this shit, and we got to go along with it and just think everything is everything. What's up, Raptor? What's going on with you? Oh, shit. Maybe I need to reread the letter. Is it trickery? Is it trickery? Did they trick us? They just want to see what the Democratic voting public might say or do? They trying to fuck with us?
didn't endorse her in the letter, but then he came out on Twitter and posted that he did.
Oh, he did it on Twitter?
Yeah. The letter didn't say it, but then he tweeted out that he was supporting her.
But ain't that
30 minutes later.
But that ain't that the exact opposite of what they've been pushing with Trump, saying that we got to beat Trump to save democracy?
Yeah,
but they're taking democracy away, right? By doing what they're doing.
Yeah, because people didn't vote her in as their candidate.
Right. Yeah. They're putting her in place.
Yep.
People ain't, so that's completely not democracy.
Right.
But ain't nobody gonna give a fuck. Look, the Democrats are gonna vote Democrat, Republicans are gonna vote Republican, and we just gotta hope that the independents and the people that have woken up to all the bullshit will just end up seeing things. Because, man, we need Trump in there, man. I hate to say it, but we need Trump in there, man. We need Trump in there. It's my dude, man. It's my dude now, y'all. Damn, my cigarette went out. Trump should show up to his next rally in a yellow school bus and have a big-ass Venn diagram behind the stage. All right, I'm lost, Ghost. I'm lost, brother. Campaign funds for Biden, Harris. Biden or Harris isn't running, then no one gets that much. I thought it was 250 million native. But that, you know, I'm just going by what I heard. So I don't know. I'm sure you've been reading this shit. Y'all know what's up. See, we need a live native. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. You know, why not sometime this week? Press 1 if you want to see a native live. You know, press 1 if you want to see native go live this week. We need some encouraging words, brother. We need the wisdom from the native voice. It's been too fucking long. You know what I'm saying? Press 1. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog. Holla at the peoples. Look at native. He put 2. It's probably money they stole from us anyways. 1, 1, 1, 1, right, Anthony? No doubt. Oh, they coming out the woodworks with the ones. Coming out the woodworks. Man, if you decide to do it, man, hit me up. I'll throw it on the channel. That way YouTube can't hold you back. Because you know YouTube, when you take a break, they hold you back, man. They won't share your shit out and let people know you going and whatnot. So if you decide that you feeling froggy and going leak, let a brother know, man, so I can throw it out there and let people know, even though they hold me back too, I think. Because I ain't really done a whole lot, so. What, even Lady Rowan press 1. What? What? G. Chia. Raptor put 3. Oh, I gotta send you some pictures, Jeep. I done hooked the joint up, man. I got I put that Iron Man on the old bug out, but now I got one of those swing away hitches, and I got on Facebook Marketplace and got an aluminum like toolbox that goes on the back of a pickup truck. But I cleaned it all up and put new locks on it. And tomorrow I think I'm getting the stuff so I can put seals around it, and I'm gonna hook that to the back. And I got on Marketplace and found a grill that connects to the outside of a camper. Brand spanking new, $20. It's called a Sidekick. And it comes with like this rail. And you can like hang the grill, and it's propane. You can run it to a big tank, put the little small tank. It's got quick release valves. Brand spanking new. They had never used it. because they got into a car accident right after they got their camper or whatever, so they never had a chance. So they took whatever out of it that they could that was still good. It was still in the box and everything, man. All the paperwork, all the fittings, nothing. It was brand new, never been used. So I'm hooking the bitch up, man. I'm gonna have me a grill on that joint. I'm gonna have a swing away storage joint on the back. I got my two awnings. I got my Iron Man tent that hooks up to it. Man, the bug out, man, I'm gonna be living in that joint. Me and Niecy gonna be making some road trips. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'll send you some pictures, man. It's dope. But I had the cargo carrier in the back that actually like lifts when you ain't using it, you can like lift it up. But it didn't fit into the thing. The swing away, the two holes didn't line up. So I got to cut like a 1/2 inch off of it because I want that on there too. Because it'll stick out far enough to where I can still lift it up even with the thing on it because it sticks far enough away. But I got to cut like a 1/2 inch off of that steel, man. And it's like really thick steel. And I might have to take it to a place or something because I don't have a tool that, I mean, I got a rotary saw, but man, I don't know. It's kind of dangerous, man. Them things break off and go upside your head or something. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take it to a place and get them to cut a 1/2 inch off, and then I can have that on there with the lift joint on it. Man, it's pretty badass, man. That van is just built the fuck out. The only thing I hate about it is everywhere I go, man, people are staring and they come talking to me about it, and they're always asking questions, and it's like I can't be gray man at all in that motherfucker. Yeah, plasma cutter. That would be awesome, but I don't have one, man. I know there's got to be a place that will cut some steel for you. Go up in there, you know, pay them 20, 30. Well, I don't know. The shit nowadays probably charge you $1,000 fucking dollars. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But the only thing I need is like a 1/2 inch cut off that motherfucker. But I might be able to. I'm gonna try to cut it. And if it seems like it'll work, I'll keep going. But if not, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna take it somewhere and have them cut it for me. But it's pretty dope, man. I took my old fishing cart, the one I did a video on and put it on Tribe 2. I took that apart and built another one, which I still got to do a video on and shit. But I took that cart, and it's kind of just like a cargo carrier that you will put on the back of your car, you know, once you take the wheels off of it and shit. So I took that and actually bolted it to the front of the van. So I got a cargo carrier up front with rod holders and shit on it. And it don't look half bad. Like it looks like it's supposed to be there. You know what I mean? I didn't do it half-ass. I really hooked it up. So I got that on the front. Then I got all the shit on top, cargo carrier on top, you know, an awning, ladder, extra gas cans with extra, 10 gallons of gas. And now on the back, I got the swing away hitch. And I even built inside the van, I built like shelves so I could have shit underneath and then have shit on top. And I've had this cooler. It's called a Coleman convertible. It's old school, man. It's I think it's from the 70s, but it's like mint condition. And it looks like a refrigerator, but like it looks like wooden panel on the front, but it's metal. And it's a good ass. It has all the inserts. Like usually you find them, you don't even have all the inserts in them, and they go for like $125 on eBay. And that's if they're not mint and don't have all the inserts to them. Like mine's mint and has all the inserts. But I put that in the van, and man, it looks so good. It's fucking dope, man. So I got my shit rigged up, man. I can go on a fucking camping trip or fishing trip, and I'm good to go. All right, y'all. I smoked my cigarette. I spent some time kicking it with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me and shit. Jeep, I'll send you some pictures. Y'all, I will do some videos. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about too, man. I'll do some videos on it and show y'all all of the shit I did to my van. I think y'all like it, man. It's pretty interesting. It's all DIY and shit. It might even give you some ideas to do some shit with your shit. You know what I mean? Got to make it your own. You know what I mean? Why not? Yeah, road trip. I feel you, man. We ain't that far apart, you know what I mean? And native, Ghost. We ain't that far apart. Cherokee. Shit. But y'all holler at me, man. I'll see what's going on this week. I'm gonna try. I gotta get some videos done too, but I'll see what's going on this week, man. I'll try to do another live and shit. You know, I'm gonna keep coming, man. I'm gonna keep coming at y'all. We got some big shit coming, man. This fucking election. Anthony, I feel you, brother. I feel you. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? I'll be back. I'm gonna throw a beat on though to stab out to. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Chill. Native. All right, y'all. Let's see. Watch that.
I don't see rhyme or reason.
Nobody cares.
823, what's up, fam?
What up, chat? I see y'all over there. Press 1.
I don't see
And I salute
rhyme or
y'all.
reason.